Today we'll be making an adorable poofy Valentine's Day deco mesh wreath. What you will need, I have this adorable sign for the center. I'm going to use a heart-shaped wreath ring. This time you can definitely use a regular round wreath ring. You can even use a plain wreath ring and add your Chanel stems yourself. I will link videos showing you how to do all of that in the description box down below. I have red, white, and black deco mesh, 6-inch mesh, Chanel stems, scissors and a rotary cutter, and a hot glue gun. Alright, let's get started. So first thing I'd like to do is raise all of my stems, just because I feel like it makes the wreath making process a lot easier when they're all raised and ready to go. And then I'm going to go with my black and red mesh. I'm going to layer them one on top of the other. Pull it to a nice little point, and I'm going to start right down here on my inner ring. Place my mesh, twist it a couple of times. You can make this wreath also using the 10-inch mesh and even the 21-inch mesh, just whatever you prefer. Okay, make a poof, and I'm going to twist my mesh so that for the next poof, the red is on top. You can leave the black on top the entire time. You can go with black on black or red on red, whatever you prefer. Okay, just like that. So see, now for the next poof, my red is on top. So I'm going to do that all the way around the inner ring. Make a poof, and then switch out my mesh. Kind of alternate the mesh just to give it a more of a blended look, which I think is so cute. Again, you do not have to do so because it is just an extra step each time you place your mesh. So it's up to you. Go with whatever you prefer. And then coming back around to my starting point, I'm just going to make one more poof and connect the mesh to my beginning stem. I'm just going to cut away the mesh and repeat the same steps on the outer ring. My mesh in place. Now I'm just going to go around and separate the layers just to make the wreath a little poofier. Again, you can even go back around and add even more mesh to each stem. Just depends on what you prefer. The possibilities are endless. But again, you can go with just one color mesh. I just like the illusion of two colors, especially when they match my sign perfectly. Now I have cut 8-inch long pieces of the black and white mesh. I'm just going to roll it to a nice little point. Crisscross, scrunch, pick a stem, place my mesh, and twist it a couple of times. And then tuck away my stem. You can add ribbon, you can add styrofoam hearts, whatever you prefer. Just have fun with it and make it your own. I'm going to go ahead and get mesh placed in all of my stems, and then we'll add the sign to the center. You could leave off the sign altogether if you choose to do so. Just whatever you prefer. I've done it both ways, so it's definitely cute either way. Going to flip my sign over and cut off the top hanger. Be careful, there are some beads on this one. Going to take 2 stems, twist them together to form one long stem for the top and one for the bottom. And then I'm just going to hot glue them in place, making sure I have enough of my stem hanging off of the side so that I can easily attach it to my wreath. So I'm just attaching each stem to the actual wreath ring. I push the mesh aside and attach the stem to the ring, and then I'm just going to replace the mesh just so the sign is not visible and I don't have any random gaps or spaces. I'm going to repeat this step for all 4 stems. Just twisting it, making sure it's nice and secure. Again, you can finish up here. I think this looks adorable just like this. You can add in any additional embellishments you prefer. You can add in styrofoam hearts. You can add in glitter ribbon. Whatever you prefer. Just have fun with it and make it your own. But it's so cute, simple, and easy to make. Modify the color, the style, add in any additional embellishment you prefer.